if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of.
Yep, I'm starting my morning off with this. So I've went to Zappos or UPS and returned the Zappos shoes. Then fixed the car wash thingy so I can do my car wash. And now I just got laundry to do, and that's all I'm about to do. But we're gonna see some of our favorite girls. Say hi, Sam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm trying to do a new technique and it's not working.
Oh, what's that?
Well, this person ordered a quad shot with 4 sugars, so in an iced drink. So I thought I'd put the sugars in the shot glass so it would melt.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Oh, that sucks. Good morning, my friends and fam. I love you guys. Yes, I'm at Starbucks. Starbucks. Here's my coffee. It's in my cup. Yummy. I love my Starbucks. So we're going on an adventure today. And it's going to be a little bit of history. And you know me, I'll put all the information in my blog somewhere, some way, somehow. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one yet. But I wanted to say good morning. Love y'all. It's time to hit the road, Jack. And let's on get going. Alright, this is the shit I gotta put up with to get to where I'm going.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt.
Morning traffic.
Never really know just what you want.
On a Friday.
With you I don't ever feel calm.
August
I
5th.
can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string.
Focus. Well, I'm not quite sure why I don't want to focus, but we're here where I plan on coming to. I don't know what's going on. It just really don't want to focus. Anyways, I'll go across the street in a minute and finish what I'm about to do. I think this is like a vintage part of the train thing. And then you got that. And then you got the meal, I guess. I don't know what that is, but Look, there's some old trains. I'm pretty sure you can't go over there, so that's fine, but that'd be pretty neat. Alrighty, guys, we'll see you in a minute. Well, I didn't make it all the way across, but whatever. But we'll do this. Alright, so my friend Dale was telling me about this and everything, so I'll get the name and I will try to do what I can on getting the info on each one of them, so you know. And this is called the Peace Circle. And I'm gonna have to change my damn battery already. Shit. This sucks. But Dale really wanted me and my husband to come here, but I'm doing this on my own. And so, therefore, we're gonna do it my way. So, but it is pretty neat, I have to say that. I think it's pretty cool. These life-size statues of them. I think it's pretty neat. Oh, that light broken. But yeah, this is the Peace Circle. Let's go over here. I think it's pretty cool. They're like life-size looking things. I mean, they're pretty neat. Kind of do this. I might try something here in a minute, but it's pretty cool. So what's this? Okay. Peace Circle was comprised of 11 monumental statues created by artist Linda Lewis at the Grapevine Foundry and completed in 2021. A moment in time that occurred on the Grapevine Prairie in August 1843. That day, General Sam Houston, President of the Republic of Texas, addressed the leaders of 10 American Indian nations who had gathered to meet with him to sign a treaty of peace and friendship. To finalize the treaty, the men had moved their planned meeting site at Bird's Fort on the Trinity River to a site 6 miles north of the Grapevine Prairie, which offered a cooler location and a spring of water surrounding by grapevines. The men hunted while they waited for Comanche leaders to arrive to sign the treaty. When the Comanches did not arrive, President Houston departed to Washington on the Brazos after he formally addressed this group of leaders who he considered to be his friends, urging them to sign the treaty. Over the next few weeks, the Indian commissioners traveled throughout the Grapevine Prairie, collecting signatures from the nations, with the final signing of the Republic of Texas Commissioner General E.H. Tarrant and General G.W. Terrell, taking place at Bird's Fort on September 29, 1843. And all 10 American Indian nations signed: Delaware, Chickasaw, Waco, Tawakwanki, Kishi, Caddo, and Darko, Iron, Biloxi, and Cherokee. 2 other nations, the Comanche and the Kauai, did not sign. This treaty was ratified by the Republic of Texas legislature, and the first wagon train of settlers soon arrived at present-day Grapevine in 1844. Here's the picture, and that gives you that. Alright, I'm going to pause you guys because I'm going to take some. Peace Circle of Grapevine, Texas. The Peace Circle is set up, whatever. We've already read all that. But we'll get all this. May the spirit of peace and friendship inspire us. So this is the Peace Circle. I'm not sure what this building is though, but we're about to find out. I know Dale was telling me something about this building, but I didn't know what he was talking about. So, let's go find out. Ouch. That's a nice painting of that train. Rail station, Peace Plaza, hotel van, public parking. Wow, you really can't see that well. That's a lot of names. May all the elements of the grand vision serve the citizen of Grapevine and all who come to visit this inviting commute. Let it be a gathering place for those who seek peace and friendship, and let's inspire memories that last a lifetime. I guess this is like a... What is this? I don't know, but it's weird. I think it's a hotel or something. I think this is part. I don't know what the hell this is. Huh. Looks like there's a bar in there, maybe. A restaurant. Can you not get over there? Maybe I can. Maybe I gotta walk this way. I'm trying something new to see if I can maybe steady this a little bit better. Oh, look at this. Steaming toward progress, the railroad in Grapevine. There goes that rooster again. I swear. I thought roosters only freaking hollered at crack of dawn. So you see it's 1843, 1844, 1854. Alright, I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to see. Grapevine Cotton Belt Railroad Historic District, flagpole. 1905 to 205. I can't really read that. But really, rooster? A lot of names. Got courage. Alright, I gotta pause you guys. I gotta change back. We're actually gonna catch a train coming. Well, maybe. You need to see the train stop. That's neat. It has that. Wow. That's cool. World War II, 1941 to 1945. Korean War, 1950 to 1953. Vietnamese War, 1964 to 1973. Persian Gulf War, 1991. Hey, look, they even have that one go down when the train's coming. That is so cute and cool. Let's stop people from walking across the railroad track there. War with Mexico, 1846 to 1848. Civil War, 1861 to 65. Oh, look, there's one of the... That's our newest trains. That train takes you everywhere, let me tell you. And it's fast as heck. Spanish-American War, 1898. World War I, 1917 to 1918. But I think that's neat. What time is it? It's only 7:21. They're not open yet, but it's neat as crap. I'm here early, of course. Long known as the B&D Feed Mill, the industrial complex on the west side of Main Street, north of the railroad tracks, was developed in 1902 as the Farmers and Merchants Milling Company, a flour mill started by a group of prominent Grapevine businessmen, Main Street merchants Wingate Lucas and Zeb Jenkins, prominent local physicians, Dr. Thomas Benton Doris, founder of the Grapevine, son, attorney, and later mayor, Benjamin R. Wall, lumberyard owner Charles Estill, and cotton gin owner and Grapevine National Bank president George E. Bushong, were among the founding board of directors. B.R. Wall served as the first president. Like many merchants in the rural North Texas at the beginning of the century, most of the inventors in the flour mill were also farmers. All of them were committed to creating new enterprise that would benefit the independent economies of agriculture and retail business. Fast, efficient shipping opportunities were available to the farmers and merchants of Grapevine when the Cotton Belt Railroad began service in 1888 to nearby Fort Worth and Mississippi River ports, such as St. Louis. Thus, developments such as the flour mill near the Cotton Belt tracks were considered important investments in the future economic growth of the community. The cycles of economy booms and busts that always plagued farmers on the prairie, and which probably led to the creation of institutions such as the Farmers Union, made cooperation imperative among everyone in the community to support the local economy. The flour mill operated for many years, serving the grain farmers of the Grapevine Prairie, much as 3 local cotton gins, which were located west of Main Street along the creek, possessed locally grown cotton. However, in 1936, local grocer J. Kirby Bucker and Williams D. Deacon, a Main Street merchant in poultry and livestock feeds, created a partnership that bought the mill. The men renamed it B&D Mills and converted it to a livestock feed manufacturing business. The old 3-story wooden flour mill building and its round grain tank were expanded several times, with a warehouse added in 1939. Metal grain storage tanks constructed in 1945 and concept elevators completed in 1950. The Deacon family gained sole ownership in 1938 and were operating it in 1956 when B&D Mills became the first electronic manufacturing feed mill in Southwest, and the tall manufacturing tower was added. In the 1950s and 60s, B&D was a leader in experimenting research on poultry feeds and breeding. Having branched out into the turkey production business in Texas, as small operators disappeared in increasing competitive markets, B&D became an industrial leader in eliminating the gain portion of complete feeds, producing only concentrate, which were shipped directly to large poultry producers who added the gain on the farm. With increasing big word, don't know what it says, whatever, and the opening of DFW International Airport, the Deacon family sold the business and the complex was closed in 1979. In 1994, the facility retained nearly all the original machinery and equipment installed over the previous 90 years. The mill structure represents not only a dramatic visual landmark of the skyline of Grapevine, but also an icon for the rich agriculture history of the area, which was the lifeblood of every family living in the Grapevine Prairie for more than a century. By 1945, the mill complex had expanded significantly, but was still somewhat isolated on the southern edge of the town along the railroad tracks. Even as tucking supplemented railroad connections and moving the business output of feed across the southwest, the B&D mill continued to expand into the 60s. It remains today, as it did throughout its opening history, as a dominant visual and historic landmark in Grapevine. Farmers and Merchants Milling Company building soon after its opening in 1902. Oh God, I can't read all this, sorry. The Cotton Belt Railroad Depot. You know what? Let's pause, you guys.
You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't.
Anyhow, I can't see because of the sun. Grapevine Vintage Railroad Historic Cotton Belt Route in 1888. Established 1844. Oh, that's sad. But I'm pretty sure I can walk around here. It's not gonna harm anybody. Interesting. Oh God. Oh, I gotta pee again. Sections Foreman House, 1888. I hope it's okay that I walked up here. Kind of smells. Alright, let's get another picture, y'all.
Never wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
Alright. I guess each building over here has a history thing on it, which is neat. This is so cool. But let's make a pit stop before I walk the rest. Because I would love, like I said, this is going to be kind of a history thing today. I'm out here early, of course. But oh, Lord. Really? Where's the light? I'm gonna pause y'all real quick. I'm back. Sorry, I had to go potty again. So therefore, we shall continue on our little journey thing here of history. But I think it's neat. So far, some of these buildings have got, you know, the history on them. So I guess they've been here for a long time. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, look at all this. I know a lot of this place is closed, but that's okay. It's interesting. And I like what I'm seeing. It's cool. Ooh, 1933. Alright, I'm gonna pause y'all.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something.
Pretty cool. Ooh, they got little fishies over here. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a couple fishies in here. The water's gross looking. No fishing, no skidding, dipping. Cute. That is so cute. That's cute as heck. I hope I don't get in trouble for doing this. I really do. But this is the McCann Blacksmith Shop. Oh shit. I don't know what the heck that is, but that's interesting. Ooh. Horses only, no parking. I guess this is where they kept the horses back in the day or something. Ouch. I do not walk well on rugs, people. At least there's a little breeze out here right now. I don't know what that would have been, but nothing important. But look at that old train. That is old as dirt. Look at the train while I put some chapstick on. Okay, now you're looking at the ground. But I wanted to show you this. I just noticed this. Look at that. Pretty neat. There's another old train. I don't know if I can go over there or not, so we're not gonna do it. But good morning.
Morning. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. Vlogging for my YouTube channel. I live in Fort Worth, but I've lived here for many years. I just don't know a lot of the history still. I'm still learning it.
Yeah, I know. I was just talking to people. I run into people all the time. They'll get down here and they'll say, "Yeah, I've lived here for 11 years or 14 years. I never came down this." I don't know.
There's a guy.
I guess I did it too, though, when I first
Yeah.
moved back here.
Well, I have a thing. I don't like going out of my comfort zone, driving by myself. So, but I had a friend at Starbucks where I go to every day.
Yeah.
He was telling me about this place in the Peace Circle.
I just ran out of coffee at the tin shop yesterday. So
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so he told you
He told me about the Peace Circle, and I was like, oh, cool. And then I saw all this, and I'm like, this is all neat.
Alright, you want to know the coolest thing about the Peace Circle?
Sure, I'd love to.
When they spent like 3 years casting the bronzes for that, and then all of a sudden it was a rush to install them because they had already set up the unveiling of it.
Yeah.
So they took them over to the roundhouse where they repaired the trains and welded an angle iron base underneath them, and it was Portland 7 and poured concrete.
Yeah.
And I walked over kind of supervised, and I thought, well, with those bases, nobody's going to be tipping these things over because it was when everybody was tipping statues over.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh yeah, we'll put them all up there and somebody will come out and tip them all over.
Yeah.
So then the guys putting them in, they said, yeah, and they installed a lightning rod in each one of them.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, okay, there's 11 statues in a circle, and each one of them has a lightning rod in it.
Oh.
And I said, well, the lightning's going to hit the highest lightning rod anyhow, which is up on top of the tower there. And they said, oh no, they wired in with 3-inch copper cable, wired all the circle of lightning rods into the lightning rod in the clock tower. And I'm thinking, shoot, that sounds like something from Back to the Future too. And then I thought, oh, it is a clock tower. So now every time I paint something with the clock tower on it, I always set it at that time of the Back to the Future.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you.
When the clock had stopped, I forget what it was, 60-20.
Yeah, I've seen all the movies and I can't remember, to be honest.
I have to look it up on the phone.
Yeah.
So, and when lightning storms come up, sometimes I come out here and I'll watch and see, okay, do you want to be standing in the middle of the circle, of the Peace Circle, or as far away as possible?
Yeah.
So, just an interesting piece of information.
Yeah.
The lightning does hit the clock tower.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been going up to the little buildings and taking pictures of all the info and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually, this is Friday, right?
Yeah.
They should be opening around 10. You know, we get a lot of people come by looking at everything down.
Yeah, well, I wasn't.
Right now, they're only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh.
But, yeah, our blacksmith should show up about, well, that's right. I got stuff that's not historic in there. I got to move out of the way before he shows.
Oh.
That's why I got here. So.
Yeah.
Well, that and coffee.
Yeah, gotta have the coffee. Yeah, I came early because I was like, well, I want to get here before it gets too hot, and I'm not, ugh.
Yeah.
I hate Texas heat. I can't stand it.
Yeah. I'm kind of getting used to it, but I don't know. I cranked the air conditioner way up last night.
I have my air conditioner set at 60.
It's 60, yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
So, thank you for the info. I appreciate that. Yeah. Just a friend told me about this, and I was like, I would love to see that on your channel. I'm like, all right, I'll go do it. But I never even knew this was out here.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently the signs at the entrance aren't too inviting. I don't know.
I had no. I parked
Or
it.
don't bring up enough curiosity. That's
Yeah. Well, the guy that told me about this, he's a big time history buff. So anything that deals with history, he'll give you info on it and tell you where to go and stuff like that. And
yeah, and Grapevine's they pride themselves on it.
Yeah.
Actually, I showed one of the guy that issues the certificate of appropriateness for the city. Talked to him yesterday, and then he wanted me to send a picture from. I had the art opening here, the got a few pieces in one of the art galleries that just opened up.
Oh, okay.
But we weren't getting any. Nobody was coming in, so nobody was buying anything. So
Yeah.
it kept okay, here I'll dress the place up. Okay, we'll make people make it more inviting to people.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
made some little trestle tables and
yeah.
kind of dressed it up. Okay, now people are getting some walk-in business.
That's
Oh, and
good.
I convinced them to be open on Sunday because they were closed on Sunday. They said,
Oh.
oh, everybody else except the train's running on Sunday. So,
Oh, okay.
so there's like 1,000 people out here that you're missing the
Yeah.
opportunity. So,
Yeah.
and actually, the first Sunday they did that, the girl worked, the hired help, she did $1,200 in sales in the first hour.
That's pretty good.
So that might have convinced him to be open.
Yeah.
On Sunday. Okay, that was just luck, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to him and Rachel that owned it. She had taken some pictures of me because I had one wall for the artist being the artist of the month.
Oh, wow.
So I was showing David some pictures of that, and he said, "Oh, send one to me." I said, well, they're all her pictures are out of focus. I said, mine are in focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want one with you in it. So I said, okay, so I found one that was mostly in focus.
Yeah.
And sent him, and he said, oh, I talked to Sally Andrews or somebody with the historic thing, and we're writing up a story on you. And I went, okay. You didn't ask me, you didn't interview me. Okay, what are you going just by hearsay?
Hey, Birdie.
By rumor?
Getting closer, aren't you?
Well, I had to fill the water tank.
Oh.
It got too low.
Yeah, I
Too
saw
low
the.
for my little bird ladder. I put a bird ladder in there, so it was
Oh.
getting low. Sparrows would use it, and then there was a grackle that would come in, go down the ladder, and actually go about neck deep in the water and
Wow.
splash down and come out when it's really hot.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
My pleasure. Anything you need to know about this house, let me know.
I will. Thank
I
you.
don't know everything about it.
You know enough.
I'll wait and see when they write up my story and put it in the
Yeah. Well, y'all heard me, and you heard the guy talking, so therefore, pretty interesting, I would say. But this is called a tin shop, and they have a little history on the wall too. So, let's see what it says. Ooh, cute little place.
And I played dead and I stayed dead. Then will you get bored of killing me?
Oh, wow. It feels nice and good in here, though. Wow. Look at all this. This is seems weird to be a little house at back in the day. thank you.
No problem.
You have a good day now. Yeah, get that coffee. Well, that was pretty cool of him. He let me go in there and take video a little bit in there and see what things look like. That's pretty neat. I like that. And you guys heard the story, so that's pretty good info. I didn't put him in the video because I wasn't sure. And I don't know. I'm afraid to ask, to be honest. But it's pretty cool. Look at some of these. Now, none of this, like you said, none of these places open yet, but those are pretty. That'd be a neat hobby to learn how to make glass. Whew, at least there's a breeze now. I was dying, to be honest. Those are so pretty. I bet they're expensive. I lost my paper. I have to get a new one. I left it in the bathroom, to be honest. That's cute. Whew. And why my shoes are making noise, I don't know. Sorry, you guys. This is the art gallery he was talking about. Ooh, look, listen to that wind charm. I love wind chimes. They're so pretty. I wish I knew about this parking. I would have parked over here. It's only 7:52. Jesus. Why does it feel later?
And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
Here's Willie Majors, and born in 1829 in Tennessee to an errant family. Willie had no place to call home. At an early age, he ran away and worked in the galley of a riverboat until he was old enough to get in on the gambling. Willie bounced around as a drifter and a gambler and always seemed to be on the shady side of the law. He tried his hand at some legitimate work, but always ended up with his hand in the till when it shouldn't have been. He spent time in some country jails for stagecoach and train robberies. He joined up with some notorious outlaws, but soon left the gang because he didn't believe anybody needed to get hurt. He just needed to relieve the rich people of some of their money. Willie knew that his time was running out. With the spread of the telegraph and photograph, he knew it was just a matter of time before he would get caught or killed, and he didn't want either. He eventually drifted into Fort Worth to do some gambling at Hell's Half Acre, where he overheard some talk about a big cash box coming to Fort Worth stockyards by train for the upcoming cattle, horse, and mule auction. Willie saw it as his way out of his life of crime and a chance to get out of the country and go straight. He knew enough about trains to know the best time to hit would be at least at its last stop at Grapevine, just before getting to Fort Worth. He headed for Grapevine with the idea he could take the express car by himself, while the train was getting water and coal, and offloading freight and passengers. He would then head straight for Galveston and take the first steamer out of there to his new life of respectability. Nate Barrett. Born on the Grapevine Prairie in 1861, Nate left home at 16 to work the big open range ranches of South Texas. A young man of good character, he quickly became a top-hand cowboy and was invited to join the big cattle drives up in the Chisholm Trail to Dodge City, Kansas. Nate toughened up under the harsh condition of making the long cattle drive, many times through extreme weather conditions, uncertain Indiana territory, and just a light bedroll between him and the ground. However, he worked hard and saved his money for his dream ranch. And then abruptly, the cattle drive stopped, replaced by the railroads taking the cattle directly to Chicago. Nate was out of work and soon had to depend on his savings. It was now 1890, and Nate had heard that the Cotton Belt train from St. Louis was carrying the biggest cash box ever to the biggest cattle, horse, and mule auction in the Fort Worth stockyard. Now he knew that the train would have to stop in Grapevine to take on water for the steam locomotive, and that they would unload passengers and freight. Nate was bitter against the railroad for putting him out of work and cost him his saving for his ranch. He thought if he could just snatch that 60,000 cash box while the train was stopped and all the commotion of people getting off and the train crew taking on water and freight and such, he could do without anyone getting hurt. He would then slip away, buy his big ranch, and never step on the wrong side of the law again. Boy, I'm taking you guys on a journey, aren't I? After the shootout. Well, that's that. It's pretty interesting.
Wait to cross Main Street at Hudkins Street. Main Street. One side of the
Well, it might help if I was paying attention, because now I'm in the middle of the fucking road. Shit! That was not smart. We're just taking a little walk here. Ow. I'll eventually make it back to the car. So I'm guessing that's the private property. I'm not going on the private property. I'll go ahead and cross here real quick. Just to see some of this info. Whew. I don't know what that is, but interesting. Whew. Alright, y'all, this is about to end the tour because I'm burning up. Ouch. Huh, that's neat. Alright, y'all, let's head back to the car and go back home. I am getting hot and sweaty, and so therefore it's time to walk back to the car, get in the AC, go home, and upload you guys to YouTube, and put what information I can get in there. I just don't know how I'm going to do it yet, because to be honest, I really don't want to sit there and copy the text, paste it, and then work on trying to get it to fit the screen. So I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but the pictures will be in there so you guys can pause it to read it, whatever you need to do. I do want to say thank you for watching my channel. I really need you guys to subscribe and hit that like button and tell your friends. Have your friends tell their friends and all that. I love you, family and friends. Please hit that like button and subscribe. I really need the subscribers, and I really need that like button, because when I get up there, that like button is going to matter a lot, and it's going to help me out. And I know you guys love to help me out, so please do. And thank you for watching, and for just a little walk view until I get to my car. Whew. It is hot as hell. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Let me get across this tracks. Whew. All right, y'all. Love you. See you soon.